I want to tell you about a young man named Jake Pratt. Now, Jake has Down syndrome, but the senior at Vestavia Hills High School turned in a play last Friday night for the ages. It was a miraculous, magical scene as Vestavia Hills hosted Briarwood Christian, and tonight, Jake, his parents, and his high school coach are telling you all about it.
Jake has an infectious personality. He's really outgoing, very social, and he loves people.
Kathy and I aren't real outgoing in public, and we take him, and I mean, before we leave, we know everybody.
If the world didn't know Jake Pratt a week ago, it knows him today. A single football play has catapulted the 18-year-old Vestavia Hills football player to stardom. But before Jake's shining moment came hard work just to make the Rebels team.
And he wanted to be dressed out on the sidelines. Well, if you do that, you got to do what everybody else does, and you've got to go through our off-season program. You got to go through spring training. You got to do our summer running program. And I said, okay.
He went to, I think, almost every workout but two, and he never once has told us, "Hey, I don't want to go."
And so the hard work continued as Jake whipped himself into shape.
Curls for the girls.
Oh, the curls for the girls. Curls for the girls. It looks like it's paying off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Pratt, a proud member of the Rebels team.
He loves those guys.
And they love Jake. And on a Friday night, as Vestavia Hills hosted Briarwood Christian, something magical was about to take place.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, I saw some of his friends on the team coming up to him, and they were jacking him up, and I was like, I told Kathy, I said, something's up.
What was up was the game's final play, a play that would change a life.
It was a surprise to me, and he said I can go in, like in the fourth quarter.
There was about 6 seconds left, and Jake goes running in. The crowd went wild.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking I'm not gonna fumble.
Once he took that ball, he ran fast, straight for that end zone.
I was holding on to the ball tight, and I just keep on running for the end zone. It was like two teams, like with Briarwood and Vestavia, and they pat me on the helmet.
That was awesome,
I
wasn't
love it.
I bet you loved it.
The funny side of that, and that's only Jake, is while they were all down there looking for him to congratulate him, he snuck out somehow and ended up on the 50-yard line.
I was like pumping up the crowd. I was like so excited because they were shouting my name.
The emotion that we were feeling, I can't describe it. I don't have the words to describe the way Kathy and I were feeling when it happened.
The play lasted 11 seconds. The memory will last a lifetime.
My 46 years of coaching is probably the most moving moment to watch our kids and Briarwood kids all go celebrate with him.
What I want people around the country to see is how real this was, and it wasn't made up. I mean, all this extra, this stuff that happened Friday night is just icing. We were proud of him before.
Do you think there might be a couple more touchdowns in you before the season's over?
I was trying to do my best.
How cool is Jake, one of my new good buddies? And remember, last Friday was only week 1 of the high school football season. I have a feeling the end zone might hear from Jake more before the season's over. Guys?